Shit. Hey, you two are Raven here!
Sorry.
Starfire!
Yeah.
Night!
We're talking about Supergirl, Season 5, Episode 8, The Wrath of Ramacon.
Yeah. We're totally not still crying over the fact that David Tennant left Doctor Who.
It was my first time. Not hers.
Oh no, but I still cry every time.
Well, how can you not?
I don't know.
He's amazing.
He is. And we just watched someone watching it, and
we watched somebody's reaction to it, and it just started all over again.
It did, because we watched it like what, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like, it's been what, a day?
legitimately, it's been 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh. But anyways, Supergirl
Yes.
was amazing.
It was good.
It was really good. I liked a lot of it.
Me too. We
I
didn't see Kelly at all this episode.
No, but she was mentioned.
Yes, she was.
But
Excuse me.
wow.
Sorry. I think I needed that
Yes.
to clear out my sniffles.
I had a problem with Alex tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, because when you said shut the F up, I was like, whoa, like she never is mad at Alex. Literally, in my head, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I think I literally said, I think I said something like, I know I've never done this before, but shut the fuck up.
No, you didn't. You were just like, shut the fuck up, Alex.
Well, in my head, I said, I know I don't usually. I thought I vocalized.
Well, I think too, it was because like when I was telling you about that other person who live tweeted it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some of her other tweets. Yeah, she was saying stuff about Lena, but she also mentioned stuff about Alex, but I didn't like read it fully, so I didn't see everything that she said. But I was getting irritated with Alex too. And I'm like, girl, sometimes you just have to make the decision in the moment and you just have to take that risk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that you're trying to do everything you can to protect them because that is your job and you always want to do the right thing. But in this case, you need to freaking take that risk and trust Kara and Brainy and Jean and let them, do that.
Yeah.
Because
Like, if they both have faith that it can work, and, like, if Brainy has faith that it could work, and it's a shot that doesn't involve murder, then, and then Supergirl and Jean, like, Jean specifically, who has a mental connection with his brother, they're both saying, yeah, we can't guarantee he's totally on the side of good, but, like, no one really ever is.
Right.
Like, we all just make decisions in the moment to decide whether or not we're good or bad in that moment.
Right.
And you just have to let him make his choice.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna be a risk. But,
everyone deserves the chance to make that choice.
Exactly. There's always a way. There's always a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to let all of those things, happen or play out or allow that to, allow those choices to be so that, something good, something bad might come out of it too, but, if you don't try, you'll never know.
Mm-hmm. If you don't try, you'll never succeed.
That's the whole point. Like, yeah, it's scary, and yeah, you don't want to always, take the risky route. You want to stay in the safe zone.
Right.
But
when it involves killing someone, especially a friend, fucking take the risky route, bitch.
Exactly. I know that she's pissed at Lena. Yeah, she kept things from them too, and she lied to them. and everything, but like Kara said, she's not, even though she's a Luthor, she still always wants to do good.
Right.
Like, she's not going to harm anyone.
Mm-hmm.
She just wanted them to feel what she felt when she was betrayed, but she's not gonna kill them.
No, that's not what she was doing.
But I mean, like, before, with Kara, anyway.
Oh,
like,
yeah, she wanted to make Kara feel that way.
Yeah.
But, like, that was over, making her feel that way was over and done with at the Fortress of Solitude. Mm-hmm. What she wants to do is take away people's ability to lie to each other.
Right. Which, you know...
I mean, that's good, but you know what? White lies do save lives.
Yeah. And there are times where you have to do stuff like that in order to help people. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yes. Do these pants make my butt look big? No, honey, they don't.
Do I look fat in this? No.
No.
Does that girl look better than me? No. Does my hair look good today?
Yes.
You just learn to just say it automatically, like no hesitation, just yes, exactly. No, yes, no.
Otherwise, I'm sorry, but you probably ain't getting nothing for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Like, it saves lives and marriages.
Yeah. But, yeah, so I mean, I understand why she wants to do that, but if you take that away, then... Because, see, then that takes away the balance, because people need to know that something is bad or something is good, and if they only have one, they're not going to know the other. So it's like, you have to have both in order to make those true decisions and choices and take those risks. You can't have, like, just all good or all bad. Like, you have to have both. Like, the whole angel-devil thing.
Right? Otherwise,
like a conscience.
You get that version of Earth and Charmed where everything is evil, and if you do good, you get arrested.
Right?
Or killed.
Yeah.
And hurting people is a good thing.
Yeah, that was a weird episode.
Or, like, when even just leaving your car parked in the wrong spot is like, oh, hi, I gotta shoot you to death now. Like... one way or the other. You can't have it both ways.
You can't. That's why there's the whole yin-yang balance thing. Because, like, you can't have one without the other. There has to be a balance.
Yeah.
Without suffering, there'd be no compassion. Without good, there'd be no evil. Without what, you know, they all go together.
Yes. Without sadness, there'd be no joy.
Exactly. Or you wouldn't know joy because you just always have sadness. So you never know what happiness and true joy is because of that. I mean, yeah.
Without emptiness, you'd never feel whole.
Exactly. And it's like, you know, yeah, it hurts being betrayed and it hurts being lied to.
But it shows, the way you deal with it shows how well you've matured since the last time it happened.
Right. Those are the types of things that make you a stronger person. How you come out of that, how resilient you are, how much strength you have through those things is what determines your character and your actions going forward and everything. And, like, attitude is everything. Like, how you react to something matters more than the actual, like, thing that happened to you. Yeah, it sucks, but your reaction and the way that you deal with it means more.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I think Lena is a very mature woman, but, you know, she didn't have the best role models in anything. You know, all this maturity that she's had is in spite of.
Right.
And I think...
it's always, like, to prove herself to people.
Right. And I think... Or just to herself.
Right.
And, you know, she'd become a better person for it. But I think this is one of the areas that, because she was never shown how to deal with it, she's never dealt with it correctly.
Yeah.
And so when you don't deal with something correctly, that's like, especially if it's an emotional thing, then it's going to erupt in a bad way.
Definitely.
And this is her eruption.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
And did you see her face when, like, Hope was like, I'm not your friend.
Yeah.
You just created me
for a
purpose.
Like, the drop on her face.
Mm-hmm.
How it dropped. I love this actress so fucking much.
Yeah, Katie McGrath is really great.
Yes, she is.
At, like, facial expressions.
So
it
much.
totally made me think of this scene in Silence of the Library when he's like, who are you? And then River's just like,
yes.
You don't know me? Like,
yes.
you know?
Yeah.
It's only because he hasn't met you yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a line later, and it's not really spoiling anything. She says, that doesn't bother me, because I know there's a day coming in my future where I'll look into his eyes, and he won't remember me. And he won't know me, and I think that will kill me. And then, like, just the fact that that's, like, the day she dies.
Yeah.
Is just like, oh, that line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I know.
gets me.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And then, like as he's, like, looking at it,
expressions.
like, after she did that, and he's, like, has his arm on the, like, cuff to the thing, and his, like, the sad expression on his face. I'm just like...
Yes. But, like, just, like, the expressions of facial expressions are so needed.
They are.
And I love how she's able to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she did so well in,
Merlin.
Yes. And I just love that she's in Supergirl
Even
now.
though Morgana was never, like, one of my most favorites, she was a great villain.
Mm-hmm.
There were some things she did that kind of annoyed me.
Yeah, like the entire last season.
Yeah. Well, the entire last season as a whole sucked butt.
It did.
But, I mean, yeah. Like, I still stand by that they should have ended it when Arthur and Gwen got married at the end of season 4.
Yeah.
And just had them reign together as king and queen. Mm-hmm. And that's the end of the show. Like, I would have been totally fine with that.
Right.
But then they had to give us season 5 and that
Well, I mean,
stupid-ass
technically,
ending.
they still had to deal with Morgana.
They did. But they didn't need to give us that totally random scene that made absolutely no sense to the freaking plot at all.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to do that to a show that we love and invest our time in? Why can't you end it properly?
Mm-hmm.
Darn them.
Yeah. But all this to say, facial.
No, they are.
acting
Like, that's what you said. Remember that
amazing.
one time when you were talking about, like, facial expressions before, and you said that, like, in Justice League, they, like, even though it's animated, like, you can still see the emotions on their face.
Yeah.
Like, when Jean, like, had that small little smile, or, you know, anything like that.
A lot of it has to do with, like, how they draw, like, the arch in the eyebrow, or, like, they bring a twinkle to the eye.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, those small facial reactions.
Yeah. It's always the small things. Like, the simple things with anything like that are always my favorites.
Yeah.
Those small details that you find. You know.
Like the simple quirk of an eyebrow.
Right. Or a small little smile when you're, like, proud of somebody. Or, like, that triumphant moment of joy when he snapped his finger and the TARDIS,
And the doors open.
and he's like, you know, like, I did it. I'm the doctor.
Yeah. And I save people.
I can't wait to see Capaldi say that.
I know.
Honestly. Because you said it's such a monumental moment for him.
It is. It's so
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just I'm sorry, but tonight, just with Alex, just the entire...
No, like,
I couldn't.
I understood, too. I was feeling the same way. I'm like, girl, get your shit together.
Yeah. Like, for the first time in this entire show's history.
Haven't there been a couple other times when you've been a little irritated by Alex?
Yes, but in the entire history of me watching the show, for the first time tonight, I loved everything else they did, but every time they showed Alex, I wanted the show to end. I was like, I am done with this. Don't show me anymore. This is fucking shit.
Damn.
Get her off the air. Like, I was done. Every time she came on screen, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm tuning out. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I did not want to see her. I was so mad. Just like, no. I don't give two shits right now. Go away, Alex. Go away.
That's how I feel sometimes about the Daleks. I'm just like, you're back again?
Yeah.
You're back again?
Yeah.
Go the hell away.
Yeah.
You annoying robotic plungers.
With a whisk. You forgot the whisk?
Yeah.
You had the plunger, the whisk. Yeah.
Exterminate!
Yes. They're just a trash can tipped upside down.
Basically.
A metal trash can with balls on the outside. Mini balls placed all over the place.
Yes. But it sucks when you feel that way about your favorite character. You're just like, I am so done with you right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to see your face right now.
Exactly. And I don't know if I stated this on camera. I know I've said it to you a lot, but Alex is my favorite
You've said
character. I just don't remember.
Yeah, you have.
Like, legitimately, my favorite character on the show. And I did not want to see her at all tonight. Like, oh.
Yeah, I was, like, irritated with her.
That hurt me so bad. But, like, I understand where Lena was coming from with everything.
Yeah, me too.
And, I mean, I don't like it. I don't have to like it.
No.
But I understand where they're going with her because of what she's been through.
Right.
And I respect it and I accept it. I don't have to like it.
No.
But, like, I know that just because she's a Luther doesn't mean anything. Like, I mean, tonight, there's one way that they can get Lena back. And tonight I was screaming it at the TV. I was like, just show her pain!
Yeah, Alex on this one. Though I definitely wouldn't say every decision, but lately, I mean, she wants to take away people's free will. I don't know. I'm really not liking this season at all. I don't see Lena overreacting this much.
This isn't an overreaction for Lena. I mean, she's a Luther. It's the only reaction she knows.
And like you were saying before, she never fully learned how to correctly deal with that emotional stuff. So this is the way that she's dealing with it.
Yeah.
It might not necessarily...
This is the way her family dealt with it.
When your family represses their emotions and doesn't tell you how much they love you or tell you that they're proud of you or give you praise or
show you how to deal with your negative emotions.
Exactly. Or says that they're weaknesses and things like that. Like, of course, you're not going to correctly know how to deal with that. Because you're going to do the same thing that you were taught.
Right. I mean, there's some things that you can learn by watching your friends, but if you've already got trust issues, then watching your friends deal with issues similar to that isn't going to help you deal with trust issues.
No.
So,
I mean, yeah. Like, I've been saying this whole time that this arc has been going on that I don't like what Lena's doing.
Right.
But I understand why she's doing it. You don't have to like what somebody's doing to respect and understand their motive behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the doctor freaking got arrogant in that one episode. And saved all of them, and they weren't supposed to be saved. And he knew that he went too far. So I was like, okay, at least he knows that he went too far, and he's not being an arrogant jackass about it.
He was in the moment.
He was in the moment, but not afterwards.
No.
And so I was like, okay, you know, I still love you.
Right.
Like, it's fine.
You're like, I kind of have to love you. I can't hate David Tennant.
You can't.
No.
You physically cannot hate him.
No, he's such a lovable guy.
He's just so amazing. He just brings so much joy and like humor and like
energy
and quirkiness and fun to that part. Like, you know that he was having so much fun. Because he always wanted to do that. Amazing. He just brings so much joy and like humor and like energy and quirkiness and fun to that part. Like, you know that he was having so much fun. Because he always wanted to do that from a very young age, and he got his chance to.
Yep.
And like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll like all of them, but he'll always be my favorite.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, just, I mean, I do see that Kara was overly optimistic and too trusting.
But she's also somebody who never gives up on people.
Yeah.
And when she knows and she sees the good in them, she always is going to support them and never give up on that.
Yeah.
And that's what she saw in Luna.
Yeah.
Because she knew ultimately that she was not going to do the wrong thing. She knew that that everything she was doing was still for good.
Yeah. One thing I would love to see, and I hope, I mean, this could even happen in the crossover, like, whatever, I don't care.
I'm so scared about the crossover.
I know. But,
like, I'm excited, but I'm scared, because it's gonna change everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. But, like, maybe, like, because Lena always tries to help, right? I mean, she might not try to assist them in the way she normally does because of the stuff that she's going through right now with Kara and everything, but she's still gonna try to save the world because that's who she is,
right?
You know. And I think that she's gonna get caught between like a villain and whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I know that Supergirl is supposed to die with the Flash turning back the Earth or some shit. I don't know, whatever.
What?
Right? Yeah, like in the last in the last year's crossover, like how they did the save the Earth thing, where they ran backwards and did the whole Superman thing to save Lois. Which is complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah.
But when they did it, they were supposed to die.
Okay.
But I guess because that was an actual crisis, they weren't. So when that happens again, if it does, probably won't because it's already been used. That would have been the moment they both died. Supposedly, like that in the comics, that's how that worked. I guess that's how I understand it from watching videos. If I'm wrong, please let me know how it happens. But I think that because Barry dies running off fighting someone, and I think Supergirl could dive in front of something, like maybe it's a fucking beam of kryptonite, right? And she jumps in front of it to save Lena. And Lena's just like shocked AF. And like that's when she realizes how much Kara cares for her. That she would die for her. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a good redemption for Lena.
Like, watching Kara die in front of her?
No, like her starting to rebuild and realize that she can trust people.
Yeah.
And like that not everybody is bad and you know, not everybody's gonna betray her.
Right.
Type thing. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I loved that he gave his car to him.
To his brother, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that was nice.
I love that old car.
Mm-hmm.
I love, it's so pretty.
It is. We won't see it for a long time now.
I know.
That
He
means
kept it in such great shape.
That means he can't go visit Magan anymore.
He has Hawk Girl. In Justice League. What? He plays the same character?
No, the brother plays Green Lantern.
But Jean plays Jean.
Jean's dad played Jean.
Yeah.
Jean can't go visit Magan now
I know.
because he gave his car to his brother.
He did.
So he's stuck on Earth now.
He is. And then the Monitor showed up.
Yeah.
Piece of crap.
I mean, he's not doing anything with him. He's just like,
I know.
you know, you learned your lesson. Like,
Yeah. But then the whole last scene with Nash
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and Pariah crap.
Like, Nash said, "You saved my life." And I'm like, what the fuck? You've been searching for this dude to kill him and stop him from doing whatever the fuck he's going to do, right?
Yeah.
To stop the apocalypse of the multiverses. That was your goal. And now it's like, you saved my life. And then, like, he's touching the symbols in, like, some pattern. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
And then he disappears in a beam of light. And I'm like, what, some freaking Asgard come and beam you up on their freaking ship? Like, I'm sorry, I went total Stargate right there.
Every time I hear Asgard, I think of Thor.
I know, but for me, that was... I went Stargate.
But Thor!
On Stargate, they're little gray aliens.
Asgard?
Yeah, the Asgardians.
Hmm.
They're the grays.
I'm gonna watch more. I just haven't yet. Because I want to see that.
The one that we like
episode.
most is named Thor.
Nice.
Yes.
I want to see that 1969 episode now.
Yeah. But like, freaking.
I don't know how
Now
to
he's
feel about
Pariah. Like, I just.
And Pariah's a villain, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
So that means that the one he found wasn't the Monitor's thing. It was the Anti-Monitor's thing. The thing he tracked down.
Yeah.
Like, so... I don't know, fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm...
And then I feel bad for Andrea. Like, at least she's free of that now. But
No, she's not.
Well, kind of.
No. I mean, Earth Dude did give her powers.
Yeah.
So...
Ramacon.
I guess if he loses his powers and they kill him, then she's free. She won't have shadow powers anymore.
Right.
Unless she keeps them. But even then, free agent. Because they can't control her after
I
that
just
point.
feel bad because she lost her love.
Yeah.
You know, she couldn't save him.
Right.
And that's hard.
Yep.
Because she's got to live with that.
Yeah.
And she's not, like, the bad person we thought she was.
No. She just made one wrong decision and she's suffered for it ever since.
Mm-hmm.
But, for all of you who are wondering, super volcanoes,
My bad.
if they go off, they can cause nuclear winters.
Nuclear winters?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I thought that the Pompeii was a super volcano, but it's
No.
not. It just collapsed that city. It didn't collapse everything.
Right. I mean, see, there was another city on the other side of the volcano, and it wasn't...
Of Mount Vesuvius?
Yes. And it didn't get hit. So it was just like, Vesuvius had a cap, and the part that blew up was one side of the cap.
Oh, yeah.
And so it all came out that side, and that just happened to be Pompeii.
Yeah.
So the other side was lucky.
They were. Although,
but, I mean,
some were saved in Doctor Who.
Right.
Because Donna would not let them leave without him saving at least one person.
And then he saved a family of 4.
Yeah.
She said one person, he saved 4. But, it's...
Sorry about all the Doctor Who. I can't not talk about it.
Yeah.
There's so many references.
There are. Now you're sitting here going, how has she not done this constantly since we started reviewing? Right?
Yeah. Because you couldn't, because I hadn't watched it.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to spoil me.
Right. But just...
Although I wouldn't have understood anyway if I hadn't seen it.
Right. Basically, the cloud that comes out when the thing erupts, the
ash cloud of lava and soot and debris and all that crap.
Well, it's not lava. Lava doesn't go into the atmosphere.
It just stays down.
I mean, you have the, like, kind of
Yeah, you have, like, the spews of stuff.
But, I mean, that only goes up...
Lava's just on the bottom, right? Well, like, it's just, like, it's inside the volcano.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come out of the volcano.
Yes, it does.
The lava?
Yeah. That's the red stuff.
Okay.
I mean, when it's down in the magma chamber, it's called magma.
Yeah.
But...
I know that.
When there gets to be too much, or the heat level rises, then it is pushed out.
Yeah.
And when it spews out, kind of like a fountain, it just falls back down, like.
Right.
And then it just like seeps down, like.
But the smoke is like ash.
Yeah, it's the ash. It's tiny pebbles of rock
and if it's like a super volcano, that can literally cause the sky to be toxic and radioactive. Not radioactive, but toxic fumes from the volcano.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah. And if it's done in the right place, then the winds could pick it up, and the cloud and mass can travel, and it'll blanket the majority of the planet, if not the whole thing, if done in the right place at the right time of year. And we can have nuclear winters in which, when it rains, the ash and soot
and acid rain.
We would get acid rain, and we'd also get, I mean, the ash and soot would come and, like, it'd be like snow. Toxic snow.
But it'd be like
and
ashy snow.
It'd be heavier than snow, so your house couldn't withstand like the roof.
It would literally destroy the earth. Let's just put it that way.
It would destroy the majority of plant life and animal creature life. The oceans would get hit pretty hard, and we'd have to live underground in survivor bunkers.
Yeah.
Like, it would be horrible. But, yeah.
Ooh.
Like, in the random generated area in which we are to assume that National City is, that's not where a particular, like, because it's supposed to, like, take place in North America, this show, right? So either it's in the U.S. or in Canada, or whatever.
Yeah,
it films in Canada, but where
Yeah.
exactly it is. But
Like, we never find out where Metropolis truly is. They just say Metropolis.
I mean, it's kind of...
It's either, like, a big city, like New York or Chicago or something.
No, it's, well, Smallville's in Kansas, but I think that, I think Metropolis is in Kansas?
Oh, okay.
Just hours away from Smallville. Like, 2-3 hours away.
Which is weird because Kansas doesn't have... Kansas is flat. There's not a lot of, like, big buildings and stuff there.
But, I mean, like, if we were looking at it geographically on our map, it would be in Kansas.
Yeah. On Superman Returns, it was not.
No.
It was New York.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't care what they say. That was New York City.
Yes, it was.
Too much water for it not to be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, especially because in Smallville, Superman can run from Smallville to Metropolis to go to work every day.
Well, yeah,
like,
'cause he's Superman.
Right. But, I mean, they can also make the drive.
Yeah.
So, like, if you can make the drive in a day, it's, I mean, it's far, but it's not, you know, like, it's doable.
Right. But yeah, I mean, like, national cities, wherever it is.
Yeah.
You know.
But I don't think it's the Yellowstone area.
No.
And that would be the area in North America that would have the most detriment when it goes off.
Well, yeah, that's a geyser. So in Yellowstone,
well,
it's not a volcano.
Well, there's one up there. There's one up in that area. There's a super volcano.
Okay. Because I know that, like, I've seen things where they say that if the geyser, like, if that whole thing, then half of that, the half of the country would, like, be destroyed. Mm-hmm. But the volcanoes, like, there's some in Washington. There's active volcanoes.
No, I know,
there.
but okay, Yosemite. That is a super volcano.
It is?
Yes. It just blew off the entire top half.
Oh.
The basin is... The top part is just that land grew over it.
Okay.
Like, because it capped off.
I just didn't realize that.
Yeah. So, and the thing that, like, it's...
Yeah.
So that's a super volcano, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically the whole Pacific Northwest.
I mean, it's
from
the
like,
Ring of Fire.
I know.
We're going down,
like,
down,
like
down,
Oregon, Washington, California, we're all in the Ring of Fire.
Yeah. But over there in that area...
And, like, Wyoming and, like, Idaho and all that. Yeah, Wyoming.
There's a super volcano in that area.
Yeah, Yellowstone National Park.
And, if the super volcano were to go off, I mean, you know how far away that's from New York. Mm-hmm. It would hit New York in 3 days.
It would,
and like
it would break off the whole part of where we're at from the rest of it. Like, it would be gone. Because Wyoming is closer to us than it is to New York.
Yes, but with the wind patterns, I'm not talking about breaking off. I'm talking about the
expanse
the air
of
and what it would do.
Right.
It would cover towards that way.
Okay.
And that would be... Yeah, because it would take over that entire part of the country.
Yeah.
And then it'd go further.
Mm-hmm.
And up into Canada. And...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, even one going off can take out at least half the planet. 2 going off could take out the whole world. Like, it's just...
Yeah, watch Smithsonian. They talk about it. They have a whole freaking special about the geyser in Yellowstone. My mom's watched it.
Yeah. I watch a lot of History Channel and they talk about that stuff.
Because
too,
natural
but
disasters are so fun to watch.
They are, and then you get depressed and like fearful for the rest of your life.
Right? You're just like, is this how it's gonna happen? Is the way that it's all gonna end?
Right?
Yeah. Positive thoughts.
Well.
Anyway, next Sunday is the crossover.
Yes. Next Sunday starts the crossover.
I'm so scared.
And then Monday and Tuesday we'll continue it, and then we won't be back until January.
Nope. Sunday is the Supergirl part. Monday is Batwoman, and Tuesday is the Flash.
Yes. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. I think we covered everything.
Okay.
I mean, do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess
until next time, love yourself and be happy.